Hey there, friend. How can I help you? Yeah. Hold it. I'm sure you'll be back.
Welcome. Please, take a seat. Cowpoke in here a few weeks back. Had to trim bugs out of his hair and beard. Ugh. Disgusting.
Hey, Ninetale. Yeah, honestly, I just never got around to like redoing the hair. There was a couple of tweaks I wanted to make also, so um, yeah, so giving it one more quick adjustment here, but I was just about finished with him. Yes, sir, you are. So I used to have more people come in, but during my move and everything, I was very, very sporadic uh, with with my uh, with my streaming. And honestly, even when I did stream, it was very like stuttery. Um, the connection was very, very bad. So even when I was trying to stream it, it still wasn't working very well. And also since I don't really stream, I'm not a regular streamer, put it that way. Um, there's other more interesting people that people can be watching, but yeah, it's not about how many people I have in here. It's just about maybe having some conversation while I'm working on these characters. So if not, well, it doesn't really change what I'd be doing. It just changes the conversation. That's all. Yeah. So how are you doing? What are you up to? I think based on the mustache alone, I'd have a better chance of making Weird Al in Grand Theft Auto than in Red Dead. The mustache is a lot more like what he has, or had, I guess. Bored as always. Well, dude, what are you playing right now? I mean, you've put in requests for, or suggestions for GTA, so I'm guessing you're playing GTA Online. What are your thoughts on GTA 6? Have you been keeping up with it, or do you just want to, like, hold off and not really, and be completely surprised when it comes out? Alright, sorry about that. I missed the last thing you said here. One second. Um, Oh, okay. Well, sorry, I call everybody dude. It's I call a lot even things dude, like the car, a boat, um yeah, dogs, cats, everything's a dude. It's gender neutral. Um okay. So then what are you playing then? I mean, chances are it's going to be worth it. If you like the GTA games, it's probably going to be worth it. Um, you know, even if it doesn't have an online component to it, and I mean honestly, I wouldn't blame them if they didn't because GTA Online is still incredibly popular. Um, so I mean, I definitely wouldn't blame Rockstar for holding off on an online thing about that because no matter what they do, people are going to be upset about it. There's going to be people upset that there isn't an online portion to GTA 6 if that's the way they decide to go. And if there is something for GTA 6, it probably means they're going to stop supporting GTA Online as it is and just and just oh hey, did I see some sparkles? Yes, I did. And like if there's an online too, um, people want their characters imported and all this other stuff, and it's I don't think people really understand how much goes into something like that. On the internet pretending to be girls lately, and I'm not playing anything. Okay. All right. Well, still nice of you to drop in saying hi. Um, so the suggestions you put in are they like just characters you want to see, or are these things your brother's requesting, or what's going on?
Pleasure to see you again, sir.
10, 15 years was enough. I mean, GTA, like, yeah, GTA Online has been going for at least a decade. Like, easily a decade. Um, yeah, I mean, that game originally came out like two gaming systems ago. Like, we're on the PlayStation 5 now and came out for the PlayStation 3. But I don't know. I think it will be worth it. I mean, if you already have the gaming system, it'll definitely be worth it. Um, and again, it depends if you like those kind of games. I just think I do like the Grand Theft Auto games, but I very much prefer like Red Dead games. So I'm disappointed that this game hasn't gotten updates like GTA has, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, some of these characters like Jack Sparrow, just aren't possible at all. The hair isn't there. You need makeup for the character to look decent. And the options just simply aren't there. Even if I could make it look like Johnny Depp, it's still not going to look like Jack Sparrow. Um, whoops, what was that? Hold on a second. Am I able to? No, I can't use it for that.
That's fine.
But I mean, like, especially with like the later movies, like that Philip Swift one, like these characters take time to make. I worked on that. Whatever. I worked on that Weird Al one last week for the better part of an hour, and
Is a local favorite.
and that's just one character. I've made hundreds of these characters, so I mean that's easily hundreds of hours sunk into each one of
No
these.
problem at
Well,
all.
not each one of these for hundreds of hours, but you know what I'm saying. Um, Hundreds of hours, days of my life. So if I don't think that it's possible, I'm not gonna sink the time into it.
That's all
And at
right.
this point, I
Whatever
get
you
like
feel.
suggestions multiple times a day. Um, so
There's nothing
you
worse
know,
than a
it's one of
bad
those time into something I want to make sure that um
well-made
it's
boots
something
like
that
these look
will
just as
actually
good
get some
stomping through the
attention,
mud
I
as
guess.
they do dancing in
Because
the
there are
sun.
characters, especially on GTA, there are characters that like I've made them and they get maybe like 150 views, which sounds like a lot, but
That's fine.
compared
You
to
make the
like other
calls here.
characters which have gotten like thousands of views in very short amount of time, um, and with how long it takes to
I
make
only
a Grand
stock the
Theft Auto
best in my
character,
shop.
like
Buy from
it's
me
definitely
and you'll
something
never
that
be disappointed.
I want there to at least be a good chance of it being popular.
No problem at all. I take pride in my select.
Man, I'm just trying to find like I have like a thing for a free some free boots. The little benefit thing typically doesn't work on
Well, I can only take gold for
stuff that
your
requires
upgrade.
gold, but I also want to make sure I'm getting, you know, the most money
What
for
color
my
boots
buck
do you
here.
That's fine. You make the calls here.
I'll make sure they're expensive boots. Those are only 95 bucks. Could have sworn there was ones in here that were like 120.
I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can purchase with confidence.
Um, I mean, Philip Swift might be a
That's
little
all
pretty
right.
easy to
Whatever
make,
you
but at the
feel.
same time, if he's pretty easy to make, then anybody can make him. So, uh, check out Is the Quarry. I actually did a live
I
stream
only
of the
stock the
entire
best in
game
my shop.
of the
Buy from
Quarry.
me
It was a fun game. Um, and that's coming from somebody who usually doesn't like those
That's
games.
fine. You make the
Um,
calls here.
I'm not really that much into the whole like adventure game kind of thing. I like the action games, first person shooter games, that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, the company that makes those games, like if they would get their hands on like a horror franchise like Scream
Once you
or
try that one
Halloween or
on,
something like
you'll
that,
know for sure.
um, like they would make so much money because they are
That's all
so
right.
good at
Whatever
making
you
those horror
feel.
stories and those stories of suspense and everything. Like, I think that they would finally do justice to it. And for it to be a video game too, like be interactive like that, dang. Like I
I
really
really
think it would
think
be
it's perfect
amazing.
for you.
Da, 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 da. All right. I'm going to claim my reward on this.
You can really feel the quality of that one, right?
Yeah. That's just it though, is that to my understanding, like the game Until Dawn was like the first game of um whatever, like a not a trilogy, but like I think it was supposed to be like the first of 8 games in a
Please
series.
peruse at your leisure. I
Um
carry only the finest items.
and the quarry is a separate thing. It has the same kind of feel to it, but to my understanding the quarry isn't in that whole 8 game story arc. Yeah, I saw the trailer for it. It looks really interesting. I don't think that they should call it Until Dawn. I think they're doing that for some like name recognition of it. It's a really interesting premise though. Like every time somebody dies, the night starts over again. That's a pretty cool premise. I'm not gonna lie.
I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can
All
purchase
right,
with
who's some other
confidence.
characters? Oh yeah, here we go.
I have plenty more great items. I only stock the best in my shop. Buy from me,
So it's
and
only on
you'll
the
never
PlayStation.
be disappointed.
Is it only on the PlayStation or is it on PC also? I thought it would be on the PC as well. I mean, it doesn't help if he doesn't have a PC either, but I thought that would be an option. Yeah, so I mean, if your brother has a PC, then
I stand behind everything I
all hope
sell in
isn't
this
lost
place,
there,
so you
right?
can purchase with confidence. I only
Oh,
stock the best in
okay.
my shop.
Yeah,
Buy
sorry to
from
hear
me,
that.
and you'll never
Um,
be disappointed.
yeah, so does he plan on seeing the movie or no? He said he was disappointed, or that, he was disappointed that it doesn't have any of the characters um, from the game in it. But does he still
Well,
plan on
you're
seeing it?
welcome to try out your wardrobe in the changing room.
Come on. Okay, well that's good at least. I mean, maybe it'll surprise him. Maybe he'll really enjoy it. You know, like I said, I think it's a really cool premise. Um,
I get all
I
sorts
don't
of
think that it
items
needs to
in
be
this
called Until
establishment,
Dawn because
and they
it
all
doesn't
look
really have
pretty
anything to do
clever when you walk out.
with the game. Nope, I might have to buy the suspenders that I need. You don't like horror movies?
Don't
Like, you
miss
don't
the
like horror
latest
movies at
additions to
all,
my
or
selection.
just like certain types of horror movies? You're like, no, pass. Change the pants first. hard to see what kind of pants this guy has.
I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can purchase with confidence.
Okay. Alright, so what kind of movies do you like then?
Now, what is your preferred color for this?
Yeah, I don't think those are quite right. Yeah, sure, go ahead. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean I'll answer, but you can ask me.
I only stock the best in my shop. Buy from me, and you'll never be disappointed. That will require gold to purchase. Do you have some?
Your favorite scary movie? Uh,
Come now, don't
um,
doubt yourself. That looks excellent
dude, I
indeed.
actually used to really like the Scream movies. Um, God, I'm trying to think of a good one lately. Like, there hasn't been really any really good scary movies, at least in my opinion. Um, yeah, I'm not
I
really
stand
sure.
behind everything I sell in this place, so you can purchase with confidence.
Oh, wait, no, what was the last? Yeah, I don't know. There are certain movies that I think are really, like, they start out really cool. Like, the movie Smile, I thought was really cool. Until it got to the end, and it was like some, uh, I don't know, some weird, like, spirit monster thing. I don't know. It just, it got too weird for me.
Finest of today's fashions are right here in the
Um,
catalog.
I've been meaning to see Talk to Me. It's some horror movie where, like, I don't know, they grab a hand, like a mannequin hand kind of thing, and they're like talking to the dead through that. I don't know, but I don't know. I like that one,
Through the catalog,
or I
these
want to see that
clothes
one.
are
It
excellent
sounds
indeed.
interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, guy who plays Stu is supposed to be a really cool guy too. So I mean, like, and he's actually supposed to be in the next Scream movie. The guy who plays Stu. Like, I don't know if it'll be a flashback, a
People say those
hallucination,
colors all smell the same,
um,
but I find that
or
wrong.
if, like, because it was never confirmed that he was dead. Like, he was supposed to, like, everybody assumed that he died in the first one, but the last one that they just released, um, the last one that that just released, like, whatever, a year or two ago, um, like, they had all the different people who had
Smile
portrayed
glasses in my
Ghostface,
shop. Buy from
and
me,
they
and
had,
you'll
like,
never be
confirmed that they
disappointed.
had died or whatever. But for Stu, it was a question mark. So I mean, it's, you would think that that if he was dead, they would have found him, right? So the fact that he's like got a question mark, like, he could show up.
I stand behind everything I sell in this place, so you can purchase with confidence.
I don't know who William Afton is. Who's William Afton? Oh shoot, meant to get rid of the glasses.
Has something else caught your eye? Farewell.
You gotta understand, like, I'm old. I'm an old man. Like, I'm not up to date with all you kids and your... it's... Oh, no. No, I've never actually played Five Nights at Freddy's. I've wanted to for, like, the VR game, the VR system I have, but I've never actually played it. Sorry. Like, I know it's world shattering for you, but it's I apologize.
Well, I heard some folks got swindled by a street barber. Well, I always say, you get what you pay for.
I mean, for someone who says they don't like horror movies, you sure seem to be like listing off a whole bunch of them. Are there any horror movies that you enjoy?
Some folks say it's just cutting hair, but maybe they never had a bad cut.
Yeah, exactly. See? What's up? Oh, I think this one would have been... I didn't have to spend money on this one. Shoot. Oh, well. Live and learn.
You've got a fine head of hair, I must say. Thank you very much.
Funny when my character's bald and he still says I have a fine head of hair. There's I see. Okay. There's a Western movie called The Red-Headed Stranger. Um, that is the character I'm looking at making right now. But I'm looking at the time now, and I've been on for about an hour. So I might do a little bit of like a quick attempt at him. But I probably won't be finishing this guy tonight. Oh, an Irish character? No. I think the only characters I've made that are definitely Irish were a leprechaun character. I made guys, his name isn't coming to me now. He's the Irish guy in Red Dead 2. Um and I think I made some like MMA fighter. Last name is McConnor, I think. Sean, yes, thank you. Sean. The name John was coming to my mind, and I knew that wasn't right. But hey, I was close. Sort of. Sort of close. Get partial credit. Hmm. That. Eh. Let's see what I can do with his eyes here. I think that's going to be the catch for me. Yep. Hmm. Let's age him up. Yeah, so Ninetale, you never said what kind of movies you tend to go for, or what kind of horror movies you go for. Well, let's put it this way: what was the last movie you watched? How about that? Five Nights at Freddy's? Okay. So it's been a while, right? You haven't watched a movie lately? Because I want to say that movie came out about a year ago, didn't it? Horror movie live action. Yeah. I don't. What do you mean a horror movie live action? Right. Yeah, you mentioned that. Oh, that could work. Oh, okay. The nose can definitely be brought up a bit. See, this. Okay, so the character that I'm working on right now is also a country singer. Um, I had no idea he was ever like the star of a Western movie, let alone like an actual what like a franchise. Um, and the person is like so freaking chill. I never would have suspected him as being like ever having been an action star. And granted, this is like action movies back in the 70s, 80s, so it's not like, he's he's not going fast and furious with stuff. Um, but it's still like weird to think of this guy as ever being a tough man. like a badass. It just, it's weird to me to think of it that way. Mm. It's weird. I get updates that there are people coming in and out of the chat, but um, I have a different like uh, person counter here that has not changed from 0 the entire time. It's odd. Bring that chin in. See, okay. See, from the side, yeah, I kind of think he does look a bit like Willie Nelson. Not that you can see his ears at all, but I mean, he's got some decent lobes, right? do not know what kind of eye color he has, though, so... Um... Okay. Look it up, and it just... They're brown. Not any kind of special brown, chocolate brown, whatever, it just brown. Got it. Yeah. Mr. C, thank you very much. I don't know if you've been listening and you heard that's who this is supposed to be, or if it actually does look pretty good and you recognized it. If that's the case, then I kind of think I shouldn't mess with it more. You spotted it? Okay. Well, that's good. I'm thinking maybe I should adjust the nose a bit, but I mean, if you're recognizing it, then I'm definitely on the right path. James Stewart. Probably not. I don't recognize the name really. James Stewart. Jimmy Stewart? James Stewart? I might have made him before. I think I made a Jimmy Stewart before. If that's the same person. Then yeah, I'm pretty sure I made him already. I could be wrong on that, though. I have made hundreds of characters. In a John Wayne movie. Yeah, well, I think that I'm pretty sure that he was in some of his own movies too. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I made Jimmy Stewart before. The more I think about it, the more I'm fairly certain he has been, or I have made him. I just think he looks so weird with like red hair, but like a very white beard. Yeah, well, dude, I mean, like, honestly, at this point, you could probably just do a Google search, type in like, my channel name, just Gorkous, and like Jimmy Stewart. there's a good chance he would show up. But I mean, nothing else. You can just check my playlists, because yeah, there's a lot of characters there, man. Give him a silver ponytail. I mean, the name of the movie is Red-Headed Strangers, so can't 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 really call him the Red-Headed Stranger if he has a silver ponytail. Yeah. But I do think that this is going to be it for me. I've been on for almost an hour and a half here, so anyways, Mr. C, thanks for jumping in here. You came in on the tail end, but I do appreciate it. Nine-Tail Fox, appreciate you hanging out, talking about movies and whatnot. Anybody else that would be watching this later, thanks for checking out the channel. I do tend to stream Friday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So feel free to join. Feel free to chat. Yeah, anyway. You guys have a good week, and hopefully I'll see you next time. All right, bye.